That's when our first time was literally like not even a full month that we knew each other. And I know people could judge, but I feel like in college you get close so quick. But we weren't close. I'm not gonna sit here in front. We weren't close. Like,
Ghetto.
oh my god. Is it focused? No, it's not.
It is focused.
No, it is. Alright. I haven't done video with you forever. Alright. Ooh, and the sun's coming back out? I see it. It's coming.
No, it's not. You see how big that cloud is? It's never gonna come back. It's over.
Look, it's coming.
Nah.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Malika. Everybody calls me Mal. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey. I'm here today with my boyfriend Alex. Oh, I didn't want to brush the hair back. Oh my god. I'm sorry. That was an accident. I didn't even brush it back. So don't even be dramatic. I almost did. But this is Alex. If you guys are new to the channel, this is Alex. If you guys are returning, you know who he is already. He's in a million of my videos. We have vacation vlogs, all that, so you can check it out. And he has his own channel where he does everything, mostly music related. And most of my videos, well, not most, but about like maybe half of my videos, and most recently, like all my videos, is his beats that I use in my instrumental, and it's gonna be an instrumental for this video. So you can hit him up for beats, all that stuff. So as you guys see by the title, we're gonna talk about our first time doing everything. So I don't know what you guys thought. You know, that's not the type of people we are, at least not in public. You know, we keep our intimacy off the internet for the most part, right?
Girl, it's hot in this car.
You wanna turn it on? You can turn it on.
No, sorry, I don't want to mess up your audio.
No, it's not gonna mess it up.
No, it's hot.
But yeah, so we'll still come across those questions and do it as PG-13 as possible, but we like to keep our private details of our lives off YouTube, off internet. So you won't be hearing no juicy details, but we'll come across this question. But yeah, so you see by the title, our first time. So our first time meaning we're just gonna answer questions about our first anything. So like things as individuals and things that as a couple, just answer some questions about some of our first. So if you are interested, keep on watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Subscribe to his channel, turn on the notification bell, and yeah, so let's get started. All right, so first question was, what was our first car? So what was your first car?
So this is my first car that I purchased myself. So this is a 2018 Mazda 6.
And he owns it.
Yeah.
Paid in full.
Yeah. So it's my first car.
Yeah, my first car ever, because like I didn't even get to have a car in high school. Nothing. Like my parents never brought me a car because they're evil. I'm just kidding. I have two sisters, so it was hard. Like we're all close in age, so I never really got my own car in high school. But so my first actual car was my first real car that I paid for myself too, and I got it right after him in 2018. So my car was also a 2018 Hyundai Sonata, and mine's not paid off like his. So I still got 4 years to go to pay off my car. But yeah, so my first car was in 2018. What was your first paying job? Like, yeah, your first paying job.
I mean, it depends. Like like in high school and stuff, I would do random things. Like I used to do like random jobs just to get money. Like I would do like sneaker restorations, and I would do like landscaping, lawn stuff, like random stuff to get money. But my first actual like paying job that like for a company, I worked at McDonald's, which as you guys can imagine is like the worst job you could possibly work at. But it was cool. Everybody there was awesome, which made the experience a little bit better. But customers.
I think it's like so taboo. Like people hear McDonald's, that's always like the first thing people say. Like when they make jokes.
But yeah, McDonald's it sucks because people in life suck. But But the job itself obviously isn't hard, so that was my first job.
My first paying job was like, so literally my life has been so straightforward. Like I never really had any gray areas ever. So my first paying job, like my first job ever, literally was when I was 15 at ShopRite. So like, and I was there up until I graduated college, and I had another good job in college, obviously. But yeah, first paying job, I was 15. It was August, so I turned 16 in September. Yeah, and I was at ShopRite. ShopRite's a Northeast thing, so people who are not from the Northeast, U.S., ShopRite's a grocery store. So I was a cashier.
Yeah. Anybody else, if like you guys have like Publix,
they have Ralph's in LA.
If you guys have like Publix or anything like that, it's like the same thing.
Yeah, this is a grocery store. So, yep. What was your first concert, and who did you see?
My first concert was when we went.
That was your first concert? I never actually knew that.
Maybe it wasn't. I have to think about it. But I mean, I guess it depends how you look at it. Like, if you're talking about like an actual like artist, like you like a singer or a rapper or something like that kind of thing, then yeah, it was when we went to go see Kanye. But outside of that, like I've gone to like, cause like I'm super into music, so I've gone to like orchestras and like that kind of stuff, which is a concert, quote unquote concert, but
it's probably like it's like celebrity, doesn't mean like music.
Yeah, artists. Like celebrities, artists. That whole thing was when we both went to the Kanye show. Was my first concert.
That was like 2016.
Was it?
Yeah. Junior.
Yeah.
Yep. And my first concert, I was 10. It was 2006. I went to see Beyonce. It was right after her B. It was a B-Day tour, I think. So all her B-Day songs, and that was just crazy. Like my first concert ever was somebody as big as Beyonce. But back then, obviously, she was big. Now she's legend status. So it was just like I remember like a lot of it, but not everything. But yeah, that was crazy. I haven't been to a lot of concerts either. So my second concert ever was actually the Kanye concert. So yeah, my first concert. All right. Next question. Oh, this actually we could both answer because this was our first time actually. First time we shot a gun. So the first time we shot a gun was at the same time. Right? That's the first time you shot a gun?
Yeah. That's the first time I shot a gun.
You said it was your first time. Stop playing.
First time I shot a gun was together.
Okay. Alex, stop playing.
Yeah.
You ain't no shoot no guns. Stop.
Yeah.
Yep, well, that was... Stop playing.
Yeah, first time was together.
Alex, I'm not playing with you, for real. I'm not playing with you.
Yeah, which was last year, right? Has it been a year already?
Whoa, in August. Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah.
No, this quarantine thing really, like, it made time feel so weird. No way, that was like almost a year ago. It was last August, yep. Yep. And we shot guns, we went to the range, legal. Our first time shooting gun and ever. It was legal. We was out here in the streets just shooting no guns. It was at a range, yep. That's a really nice range. We're gonna go again. Quarantine messed us up because we said we want to like go consistently because we're really trying to learn and be out here and protect ourselves.
The owner hits me up all the time.
And get a gun. Like when we move together, we want to get a gun and stuff. And, like have a gun in our house, protect ourselves.
Yeah. Biggest gun range in the country, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was, right? So when was your first kiss? And then we can answer when was our first kiss. But when was your first kiss?
I have no idea.
You don't remember the age? No details? None of that? You don't have like that's like assumption of when it could be?
The only reason I don't have an answer is because like when you're I don't know about y'all, but like you do a lot of weird stuff when you're a kid. So like I don't know if that is what you considered.
Oh yeah, I don't think we're talking about like that type of stuff. I feel like people always do like little kisses, like I don't know, people like kiss like their friends and stuff. Like when you're, I don't know, kiss like you're like.
Yeah, so I don't know if I could really answer that, but I would assume if I had to take a guess, it would probably be maybe 7th or 8th grade.
I guess it's like your first like romantic kiss. Like where you kissed another person that's like that you were just like, it wasn't just you being a little kid and like it was you actually like pursuing like somebody like, oh, like I like her.
Yeah, like 7th, 8th grade.
It's crazy. I can remember my exact first kiss because oh my god, that's so sad. I was 17, and my first kiss. I was 17. I probably had the date on my phone because you know what? Actually, let me expose myself real quick. Oh my god! Look, I made a countdown. I was so excited about my first kiss. It was just so ugly.
Hey,
I was on the countdown. I might just have to show them the screenshot because this is blurry. I was on the countdown app. I have a countdown app, and I literally made a countdown about my first kiss because I was so excited to finally. I think I took this picture the day after.
That's a nasty sequence.
My first kiss was actually 2,439 days ago.
That's
that is
a
so
nasty first sequence.
Oh my god!
Wait, was that a grandpa emoji? Oh, that's a monkey emoji.
That's so freaking cringy. Yeah, my first kiss, I was a senior in high school making a countdown. I was so hyped. Like I told you, like it was just so sad. But yeah, my first kiss, I was 17, and it was with some guy. We didn't end up dating. Nothing ended up happening with him. It's just we wasn't clicking. So we just kissed and that was it. Then we didn't talk to each other, ghosted each other. And then my second kiss ever was, well, not my second kiss ever, but my second person I ever kissed was you. Emma went. So our first kiss as a couple was on my birthday. My 18th birthday, September 16th, 2014. It was our first kiss. And the funny part about it is that like literally we was hanging out in his room. It was just like awkward. Like I don't know if it, like people know how it is early on with people. Like some people's personality is different, but usually it's so awkward in the beginning. And we were just sitting there so awkward. Like we didn't know what to do. We was watching sports highlights, and like it was funny because he said he wanted to kiss me. So like he texted me and like, oh, I wanted to kiss, and I was like, yeah, I wanted to kiss too. But then I got to his room and it was just like.
The reason why,
and we didn't kiss till we got outside. Like why? Because we literally kissed up on all these people, but we didn't kiss when we was in the room.
Because first of all, that's a nasty text to send somebody. But the only reason why it was so
cute,
awkward.
Though. I was sitting in the room like.
No, that's a disgusting.
No,
text
but at the
message.
time that was cute. Like, oh, I low key wanted to kiss. Cause we hung out. We hung out and he dropped me off to my dorm, and then we knew we went. Yeah, like you like.
You walked.
We walked to my dorm, but then no, you walked. You like waited till me to get inside, and you walked to your dorm. So then I was like, dang. When I got to the room, I was like, why didn't we kiss? And then you texted me that, and I was like, look, we in sync already. I was like,
yeah, that's a nasty text. But the reason why I didn't is because like, like, women are so awkward that it like in our situation, like you were so awkward that it made me feel awkward. I'm like,
yeah, I'm an awkward person.
Like you didn't want to sit on the bed, like it was like all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, it's like it made it weird.
Cause what was I supposed to do?
Yeah, just sit on the bed, like you were like standing up like this. Like that just makes it weird, so it made it weird for me. So that's why I was like out of my normal character. But yeah.
All right. So next question is, what was your first like big boy purchase? Big boy / big girl purchase? Like our big the biggest purchase you made? It's probably this car.
The
right?
car.
Yeah.
I feel like
especially because you actually paid the whole thing. So that's almost $30,000.
Yeah, probably. Well, not even probably. For sure, the biggest purchases you'll ever make in life is a car and a house. So for me, this is my car. I did buy the whole thing, so I don't have car payments or anything like this. So, and probably the largest amount of money that I've ever put towards something, purchasing something, whatever was this car. To give more detail, basically I paid my car in advance for 2 years. So what I did was I essentially paid double what my monthly payment was for 2 years, and so that brought my balance down to about 7,126 or 23 or something like that, if I can remember correctly. So my single biggest purchase was me putting down the rest of the money that I put down to pay the car off. I put down that $7,000 all at once. So technically I paid this car down over 2 years, but yeah, so I guess this was kind of my purchase, because even that $7,000 is a lot of money. But yeah, so it would be my car.
I think it's the same for me too, because honestly I can't think of anything else the bigger purchase. I think of my car, my down payment I put towards my car.
Oh well, yeah, that's it.
I saved up. I think I saved like $6,000 for my car down payment. So that might have been because that's how much. Yeah. What was crazy? You know what's crazy? Well, yeah. No, that was it. It was a car. Yeah. Our second big adult purchase would be our house.
Yeah, condo house. That's always
what we're saving for now. That's why we didn't move out yet. That's what we're saving for now. So we got a lot saved up. Cause we're trying to get that 20%.
Yeah, I don't like that question. Because that's always going to be.
Yeah, it's always going to be car house.
House. If you're spending that, if your largest purchase was some shoes or something.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. That's a weird question.
Yeah.
All right. So when was your first relationship?
My first relationship, without giving too much away. Now, it also depends what you consider a relationship. You want to talk about the first time you had a girlfriend or something like that?
Yeah, like your first girlfriend.
I'll give that. It was the summer the summer after 7th grade, so I was going into 8th grade, and I was at like a summer camp, and there was this girl I was cool with, but I met her sister, and I wanted her sister. So then we started dating.
What?
The story's a lot deeper, but I'm not trying to give away too much of other people's personal information. But
just kidding. You never know who's watching.
Yeah, I don't want to be doing all that. So yeah, that was my first relationship. I was how old was I? 12, 13?
7th grade, yeah.
13,
like
12 or 13. Yeah. And it was the summer going into my 8th grade year. And I'm bad with math, so don't try to ask me what year it was. But yeah, so that was mine.
My first relationship. My first relationship is this one. I don't think there's nothing to be ashamed of, you know.
Yeah, for anybody out there.
Because it's I feel like it's a good thing. Like I know people have their experiences, and some people actually end up with a high school sweetheart, but I feel like people just like waste so much heartbreak and stuff dating around. Like I'm kind of happy that no guy wanted me in my school. Like I was like a skinny, awkward girl. Like I was always cute, but I think I made myself look crazy by like doing crazy makeup and stuff and crazy hairstyles and like. But I was different. I dressed different. I was just a different person. Like I don't think I was ugly. Like guys obviously like did pursue me somewhat, but my school was just like. I think it's where you grow up. A lot of times where you grew up too. Like so, my experience is based on where I grew up in predominantly white town. The black guys there dated white girls. Like it was those type of black guys. So.
All right, I'm gonna put y'all.
This is my first relationship, my first boyfriend.
I'm gonna put y'all on
and we're going on 6 years, so I'm happy that I didn't waste myself on no other guy.
Some male advice for both women and men. I would say, a lot of people get caught up in the whole like nobody wants me, like I want a boyfriend, I want a girlfriend. Never get caught up in wanting a boyfriend or girlfriend, because if you're even saying you want a boyfriend or a girlfriend, then you want them for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
So everything should always come naturally. You shouldn't like try to go seek it. And if you find that people aren't pursuing you or reaching out to you, everything comes. Like some people.
And literally, that's why I was so impatient about it. Like, I could reference so many old tweets where I was like, it sucks. Like, I want to have a boyfriend. Like, just to, like, like who doesn't want to experience love? But I was just like, 'cause whatever, my time's gonna come. I knew it. Like, I just knew like my time was gonna come.
But yeah, I would say like some people they get started early, some people get started later in life, but everybody can always end up in the same spot no matter what. So it makes no difference. So
because some people might never have a boyfriend and like date their first person like at 22 and end up being married before you, and you might have met dated guys your whole life, and now you're the single person while you're 25 and your friend's married. So it's like you.
The biggest thing is there's no rules to anything in life, and everything is variable and everything can change. So don't try to follow what you see somebody else doing. Life is written differently for everybody. So for anybody out there that may be feeling like nobody wants them or anything like that, like everybody goes through that. It gets better. Don't get hung up on that. There's way more important things than that. So yeah. Alex, your advice.
All right, a few more questions. Next question is the first time you drank alcohol or got drunk. So first time you got drunk is really the question.
Drunk, cause like my spectrum of like the range is so sickle. Like I've had like really crazy experiences. So like some of the other experiences I might view like it wasn't me being drunk. So I don't know. But the first time I ever like drank and was like feeling it was in high school, and I forgot what was going on. But I ended up in some random house somewhere. And I don't know what was going on.
That's not good.
With some like older people that was like in college. Like I don't know what was going on. Yeah, it was weird. I don't even remember. I have to like really think about that. But I remember who was with me. I just don't remember why we were there. We were just at a random house like somewhere in my town, and there was a Bacardi, and that was my
first.
first.
I remember my first alcohol I drank too.
And I had drinking. It was burning me up inside, like my stomach was burning. But you had to be cool in front of all of the older people. So yeah, we was in like a trap house somewhere.
Isn't it crazy? Like when you first drink alcohol, like you feel so much and so easily. Cause my first time drinking is like I don't think I got drunk, but I remember like that's why I hate that I lost all my videos from high school. in my freshman year of college. It sucks, like, because I uploaded them to my laptop and then all my stuff got deleted. So all these videos I had, I could have had for reference to show you. But I literally recorded myself the first time I got drunk. Like, I was in my bathroom at my house and I just drank my parents. My parents had Absolute vodka and I drank a little bit of their stuff. I swear I had like a few sips, and all of a sudden I was like in the bathroom in the mirror, like recording myself, like laughing, like I'm like, am I drunk? Such a weirdo. I'm such a loser. Like, me and my friends, we didn't go to parties and stuff, so like I drank a few times out. Like, I went to probably one party ever I went to. That's so sad. So I drank some for locals there. But yeah, my first time drinking and getting drunk was at my house by myself. Absolute whack.
Guys, it's hot as hell in this car. I don't know why she wants to record in a car when it's 95 degrees outside. Like, it's disgusting. Like, I need to go home and take a shower.
And then we kind of we could get a little juicy. The last two questions will be a little juicy. Okay, so what was your first phone? Do you remember your first phone?
My first phone ever? Oh God, I actually do. My first phone ever was a LG Chocolate. And I remember, like...
I had the chocolate too. I had the blue one.
Yeah, I had the blue one.
Really? Yeah. Look at that. We was in sync back then.
I had to... Because that's when that phone had just came out, too.
That phone was fire, right? I used to think I was lit. I was like... I think that was my second phone ever.
I had to slide up. I thought it was tough.
Yeah, that phone was lit.
That's when it just came out. I was in 6th grade, I want to say. I had to slide up. Oh, my God.
That phone was hard.
That phone was hard. If it slid 2 different ways, like, that's crazy. Yeah, Verizon used to be in their bag. What was that motor? Oh, LG. God. I just literally said LG Chocolate, but yeah.
My first one was actually like flip.
Oh.
Because it had an antenna too.
You had the StarTech.
The reason why is because my mom, she worked at Nextel. It's now Sprint. Like, they merged with Sprint, but Nextel used to be a separate company. My mom used to work at Nextel, so she used to get all the deals.
Y'all know the Nextel chirp?
Yep. Oh yeah, we're gonna put it in.
Yeah, you know you gotta put it in.
I used to love that. Like, 'cause they be like, my mom's old coworkers were so cool. Like, I remember them all. Like, her old boss his name was like Jake and stuff. And I was mad young. And this was back when we lived in New York.
Yeah, y'all young kids don't know about that Nextel chirp.
You don't know about Nextel. I was in there hearing that chirp too. Okay. Who was your first love? Like, the first person you actually felt like you loved, like was in love with, like.
Oh God.
I know maybe now as an adult you could reflect if that actually was love. But who's the first person that you feel like you were in love with?
My first girlfriend.
Yeah, you felt like you think, like, now looking back, you think that was love, like, or do you think it was lust?
Well.
And like just you being a kid.
I'll say this. I would say that breakup hurt me for like mad long. So I don't know. Looking back now, obviously, like that wasn't what that was, because we're kids. Like, kids don't know what love is, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if anybody knows what it is, but looking back, definitely not. But yeah, that won't hurt me forever. Cause like, all right, I'm not gonna give any more details, but yeah, cause like what happened after there's stuff that happened afterwards that made it like, I was like hurt. Like, so I don't know. I wouldn't call it love, but yeah, that won't hurt me for a minute. Probably like, cause my friends used to make fun of me for like 2-3 years. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say after that, like if I had to give like an actual official one, would probably be my senior year senior year of high school.
My first love was you. Like obviously, like, I love people, like my friends and family, but like my first time I was in love, like I could say it was you. Obviously, I'm still with you. So yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess I could like segue into the next question, like when kind of like our first time that we like felt like that we love each other. I don't know if you remember. Like for me, I feel like I could say around the time you asked me out, which is like 4 months into our relationship.
See, cause like to me, like nah. I think
But I feel like looking back, I can't say that's what was really love. You know, it was still probably the honeymoon phases.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like you feel
when you're in love with somebody, like you really feel it.
Cause like liking somebody is like totally different. Obviously, we liked each other and we started dating. But if you look at how you feel about somebody later versus how you felt about them now, because we could have broke up 3 months later and then it would have just been anything. And that's what it is.
Would have been sad. Yeah, true. We would have been sad.
That would have been like.
But we broke up now. It would hurt.
Yeah, like that's how it is in relationships. Like everybody, when you first get asked out, you be like, oh my God, I'm so in love. Like, they're my boyfriend or my girlfriend. Like that's how it always is gonna feel. But that isn't what love is. Like you're always gonna feel like that no matter what. Cause y'all could break up 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now, 4 months from now, and it's not the same. Like you won't feel like you can't live without that person because you haven't spent enough time and stuff together. Like if we broke up, it would have been just what it was.
Yeah, it would have sucked, and we just probably would have been bitter toward each other and just moved on.
Yeah, so I can't.
But now it will hurt.
I can't come up with an exact time, because I don't think that's something that's like timed. It's not. I don't think you're just sitting here like, wow, like.
I could say maybe like, cause remember we went through a lot, so maybe like honestly, junior year, like after all that, like I think that summer, like that all that bad stuff happened, like with us, like when we was fighting so much. I think that's like when I realized like I really loved you. Was that summer?
I would say.
And that's crazy. That was 2.5 years.
But that's to my point. Yeah, that's to my.
It was already 2 years deep where I really felt like, wow, I really do love this person.
For me, it was around that same time period, but after that, so.
Yeah, like probably senior year, right?
Yeah, but like a few months into senior year.
And like we loved each other, but like I feel like deeply in love was around them. We're like we really gotta get this figured out. Soulmates. You better stop. Okay, so 3 more questions, and these are quick ones, kinda. So our first fight. Because this will be our first. I can remember our first big fight was that theater party before we went to the theater party. Yeah, that was our first big fight, and it was freshman year. It was bad. Like we was in the staircase of the freshman dorm, and there was a huge echo because our building is long, and everybody was literally. It was like a 17th floor building, like, and it was like the staircase. So each staircase goes out into the hall with the different dorms. Everybody was out there door like looking. That's how bad it was. We had the whole building booming. Yeah, our first fight was freshman year. Well, we probably got in fights before that, but our first big fight was freshman year, like towards the end of it. Fighting over who knows what, me being drunk and stupid.
That's how all of our fights
Me
were.
being sloppy and like, you know when you're drunk, you just start saying stupid stuff. I was like, your family doesn't like me. Like, it was just us, just me being dramatic. But.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 more questions. We'll say yours and then ours. So this is when it's a little juicy. The last 2 questions will be juicy, since that's what you guys are probably all here for, the clickbait type.
And I may not answer it. So.
What was your first sexual experience?
I'm not answering
that. That's not the rules of the game. You don't have to get into details, but just say like around the time, but like your first, like not on your, I guess not solo. It will just be your experience with someone else.
What?
Like what was your first sexual experience?
What
with someone
constitutes
else?
sexual?
Sexual could mean touching, like,
God,
I mean, cause like touching, like I feel like you have to like, I don't know, sexual. I feel like it will have to be sexual. So like, anything that's like pleasure of like your genitals.
I'm not gonna remember that. So.
You don't remember around the time?
Wouldn't be able to tell you.
High school?
No, before that. Wouldn't be able. That's why I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Alex, oh my God.
If I had a girlfriend and.
I know. It's just Okay, so mine, I actually know. It was obviously you that time that. Can you stop? I'm so sad. This is sad, cause even the guy I had kissed in high school, we just kissed. Like there was nothing further than that. Like I was literally, that's so sad. So my first actual like sexual experience, like have anybody even touched me, like in that type of way, was literally you. That time I came to your dorm, we hung out, and then it was an attempt. It was an attempt to take it, but things wasn't going well. So yeah, my first sex experience was like the second week after I met him. I was 18. All right, and last but not least, the question everybody's been waiting for, and thought that this video was about. When was our first time together as a couple? Our first sporting event. Our first doing what to do. I remember the exact date. You remember the date?
I got no info for you.
You really don't remember the date?
21st?
26. September 26.
I was close.
It was like the 25th/26. But yeah. That's when our first time was literally like not even a full month that we knew each other. And I know people could judge, but I feel like in college you get close so quick. But we weren't close. I'm not gonna sit here in front. We weren't close like that back then. Yeah, we weren't close. But you know, it is what it is. Like I was just getting a good vibe from him. Like I don't know. I was just getting a good vibe. I get good vibes on people. I'm a very good people reader, and I was picking up good vibes. So I let him take my virginity. and no regrets. Look at us, almost exactly 6 years later. In 2 months, it'll be 6 years later. Still here. But our first time was interesting. Nothing glamorous. I don't know if people glamorize losing your virginity. But see, this is different because like our first time is like, some people's first time stories was popping because they were both already non-virgins. But since one of us was a virgin, which was me, our first time wasn't really the best. It's kind of like awkward. Yeah, it was a little awkward, right? Mm-hmm. You think it was awkward? Do you think it was weird taking? Wait, have you taken people to virginity?
I got no comment.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna ask you this because that's what we private. We're not gonna get into all that.
No comment. I ain't taking nothing. 2020, I ain't touch nobody. I ain't do nothing.
Oh my god.
I ain't do nothing.
So I don't know how that perspective is on a guy like being in position of taking a girl's virginity. Like I don't know how a guy would do
not
that.
touching that. Like YK Osiris said.
Yeah, but I'm saying taking mine.
That's a case.
How old am I? I'm 17.
Oh, that's a case.
A case.
That's a case.
I'm talking about taking mine. Like, what was like? Was it weird? Like taking a girl's virginity? Like, did you feel like, oh my god, I'm taking this girl's virginity?
No, never at one point was like, oh my god. Oh man, what I always wanted. That's a case.
Okay.
No, I was never like that.
Oh my god.
I don't really have any comment on it. Obviously,
yeah, I know you know. Like, that's just not how we are. But it's like,
nothing to share. So.
But I think our first time was it was like it wasn't like for me it didn't hurt. Girls always say, oh my god, it's gonna hurt. Prepare yourself. It didn't hurt. I don't know if my tolerance is high, but it was just awkward because it's like there was no chemistry there yet. Like there was no there was attraction, but there was no chemistry. If you know what I mean. Like because it's like I didn't know what I was doing, so it's just kind of like, what are we doing? You know, it's just like. But obviously, it's gotten a lot better. Come back. It's just the beginning. It was those beginning awkward stages. Like I didn't even know this guy, and here I am, like a freaking thought.
Watch your mouth.
Like what was wrong with me? But you know, it is what it is. You're young, and I wasn't young and dumb because I felt the vibes.
Get off my head.
I was like, this is my baby.
Stop touching me.
But yeah. So that is it for this video, guys. I'm glad we got a little sun because that's what I've been prospering in the sun. That's what I wanted. You can see like, but yeah, that was it with the video. You know, answered some first time stuff. So thank you guys for watching this video. Ooh, I burped. We just had a picnic, so I got some food in my stomach. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, please comment. And most importantly, subscribe because I need subscribers. And subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, y'all, I'm out of here. This car is hot.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really
dying.
hot.
I'm dying. I've been sweating this
Enjoy
whole
the rest
time.
of our day. I'm hot too. You see, I got this crew neck on.
Bye, guys.
But yes, comment, share, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that. And thank you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna try to get more active with Alex on my channel and do a lot more videos with him. Like just want to do more couple stuff because this is my baby. I'm with him all the time. So. Should be filming videos every Saturday when we link. But I'm rambling. But thank you guys for watching this video. And bye.